People are going to leave your team. The average length of time on a given job right now is about 4 years. So expect that there's going to be turnover. So when that happens, there's only two ways that it comes about. One is people quit. People choose to leave. The other is you decide that they're not a fit for the team anymore and you initiate the separation. Now, when that happens, you want to follow a communication structure that's 3 levels. The first level and the most detailed level, and the first thing, is to talk to that person. Now, if you're the leader, you want to sit down with that person if you're their direct leader. If you're not, you want their direct leader to probably be involved. If you have an HR department, you may want the HR department to be there. But you don't want anyone else there, either just HR, their leader, and you, or just you and the HR person. If you don't have an HR person, then just you. But there's no one else in the room. And this is the time where you're the most detailed about what's happening. That the decision's been made and here are the reasons. And you can answer any questions, but this is the direction that we're headed. The next level is you want to, and the second thing that you do is talk to the teammates most affected by this. The people that that person worked with the most, or the other people on that specific team. And now you want to be a little bit less detailed. They don't need to know everything that happened. They just need to know that there was a reason for this and that they can trust that if they were having an issue that you'd be talking to them. And so if you're not talking to them, they're not in jeopardy. They don't need to be afraid. Everybody doesn't need to worry like who's next, what's going to happen here. That's not how this goes. We talked very specifically with that person. That person was not surprised. Now I'm talking to you guys at a little bit lower level of detail, but I'm talking to you guys first because you're most affected. Then you want to talk to the rest of the team. And that's a very low level of detail. That's a very broad, hey, letting you know this person's no longer on the team. The reasons aren't really something that we need to go into because frankly, it's not their business. You don't necessarily need to say that, but that's the point. And we're respectful of that person. That person's not a bad person. When you're talking to them one-on-one, make sure you let them know that you don't think they're a bad person. When you're talking to their teammates, make sure you let them know you don't think they're a bad person. And when you're talking to the broader team, let them know we don't think this is a bad person, but they just weren't a fit for the team right now. And so we had to move on. So when people don't choose to end their season with you, when it's your choice, follow that 3-step communication problem. First, talk to the person affected with the most detail, then the teammates with a little bit less detail, but still enough specifics that they know what happened and why, and that they don't need to worry about it unless you're having similar conversations with them. And then the broader team just needs a, hey, by the way, here's what happened.